Hello and welcome to the Trample Back Podcast, episode 100. I'm Gary Black, and joining me this week is, of course, Chris Conroy.
Hiya.
And John Walker.
Is it not episode 99?
No, it's definitely 100 because...
What one was the Christmas special?
That was 90...
Now he's got you. Effectively, does this make us Centurions?
Yes.
We got to 100.
We're veteran podcasters.
This is why at the Trample Bet podcast we just date our episodes.
Yeah.
The official answer is that the Christmas episode had no number, but it was the 99th episode because I missed a number at some point.
The dirty
but I'm
one.
not going to tell you.
Okay.
Right, that's fine then. Right, start the music for 100.
Woo. So we need to start off with an apology.
Okay.
So you remember...
I'm not apologising to anyone.
Well, no, it's from me. You remember in the last episode how I was very happy to hear from our old pal Tommy Reid, new donator to Patreon.
Oh, aye. I've seen this developing on Twitter. And we spoke at length about our good friend Tommy Reid. And
I would say the most we've ever spoke about somebody that gave us a donation and told great anecdotes about our pal Tommy Reid.
Just a warm, fuzzy feeling.
I know where this is going. He's dead now, isn't he?
No, it's worse than that. It was a different
He's
Tommy
still
Reid.
alive?
It was a different Tommy Reid.
It's now all coming flooding back to me.
Yeah.
This is Thomas Ruhr.
Yeah.
Thomas Ruhr. He gets a special mention for the constant support on Twitter and the financial support at Patreon.
I mean, maybe if you used your real name on Twitter, this wouldn't have happened.
Maybe that is his real name, and Tommy
Reid.
Reid's.
Victim blaming here.
Yeah.
See if you are Tommy Reid, the previous Tommy Reid,
Dead to us.
now of Eaglesome, sort of would love to be in Newton Mearns, but now Eaglesome. I kind of feel deflated that he isn't offering any kind of support.
Yeah.
But it it makes current Tommy Reid a wee bit higher.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I'm glad he said to us.
Definitely.
That was the time to say it.
Do you remember when I did Rock Nest the first year and they previewed us all?
Right.
They profiled me as a 80-year-old Australian comedian. And that then gave me 2 minutes of material for Rock Nest.
And used the same picture. The sun really...
Well, I'm alarmingly... I think I will end up looking like this guy though, because he's gone kind of bald, but he's still got a bit of hair and it's all grey. So I can see myself kind of being that guy in the future. I'm kind of worried that time travel's happened.
And you've come back to do that gig at Rock Nest?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Do you think he was in do you think you were in the crowd watching you? God, he's fucked that one.
I don't know.
Have you ever killed your dad with an ashtray?
This is too This is too Maddie McCann heavy.
Sugar Puffs or Frosties.
So, as it's a special episode, our 100th hour of free entertainment.
By the way, because it's sorry for interrupting, nothing's going to be different this year. Just thanks to all the people. Like, we made a big switch last year, coming into the studio, asking for a little bit of support. Everybody that gave us a share, a retweet, a couple of quid, you've no idea how much it meant just to get the wee bit of support, and we really appreciate it.
There's podcaster like support groups and stuff on Facebook. And whenever it comes up about how do you get your listenership involved in your podcast and stuff like that, and we give out our example, people can't believe how much you guys support us. So we do it like it really is great.
I mean, it was amazing that all it took was Conroy's 5-minute rant on retweets and likes.
There's another one of them coming up at Easter. I've got it marked in my paper diary as biannual flake off. So wherever you are in the world, wherever you listen to it, thanks so much. I mean that sincerely. I know I'm the most disingenuous penis in this podcast, but we really do appreciate it.
And Chris will now revert back into his normal persona.
Yeah.
Sorry
for interrupting.
That's okay.
He just blacked out there. He's no idea what he said.
Gary just changed the SD card.
So we have an idea.
To be honest, see, with all the hours of recording we have of you now,
Aye.
we could now just piece together parts of the podcast just for you saying outrageous things.
You don't fucking even need to. If you've seen the Twitter account, No Context Trample Back.
Yeah, I love it. I don't
Do we know who that is?
No.
No, I don't want to. Like, whoever, you're doing a great job, and we were really, really.
I met Joe Goss.
Have you heard about this? Joe Goss cut my hair the week after, and he's like, so bumped into Joe. First time they've ever met.
First time
really?
I met.
Okay.
Never met him before. And I was just walking out to work, and it was, I think it was my second last day or something, and I was having a shiter of a day. I knew I'd already forgot my pass. I fucking forgot. I left my headphones in the fucking car, so I had shitty ones on me. It didn't really work.
It hurt your ears.
And I seen him coming towards me. Cheered my day right up.
I said to him, what did he say to you? He says he just gave me a big hug.
A hug when I seen him, and a hug when I left him. Because that's what happens when people support you.
That's great. And yeah, if you've not seen, so No Context Trample Bat is a Twitter account that's been set up. Our first fan account.
Do you know what? I felt bad going to follow it. It felt narcissistic. Do you know what? Kind of going, that is a bit vain. But we did appreciate it, and I do have
there
a
is
look.
stuff where you go, I don't remember any of it saying.
I like the idea of us getting at some point where we're super famous that there is like a video. There is a video of us where someone. You know, I think I've said this before. There's like it's like there's the Joe Rogan podcast, and there's a bit where he's in a serious conversation with somebody, and he just flips out halfway through a sentence about how money shouldn't exist in universal income shop, and he goes, "You seen that video of the guy getting hit by that deer?" I just would like somebody to piece together something of us.
Aye, you do have enough there just to get me to do one a month.
So for 2019, our big plan.
3 goes he's had at this.
Chris, it's your idea. Why don't you do it?
For episode 100, we wanted to do something inclusive, and we all have a quiz. We are quizzy bastards. And we thought, see if we could get 30 people to answer the same 30 questions. We would record them all in the same week, the exact same. And we would release one a week until eventually we got to a winner. And we've got some, I think we're pretty firm on the small amount of rules that we have, don't we?
Yep.
Do you want to go through them, Gary?
So there will be 6 rounds of 5 questions.
So that's 6 subjects.
6 subjects.
5 questions on each subject.
Yep. So, but it won't be. I mean, it won't be like.
It'll be pretty general knowledge, but it's just so that it's not all. Okay, round 2, West of Scotland bigotry,
and it's not. And it's it's not going to be in episode 3. What did John say at the third? Like, it's not about.
I would fail that quiz.
yeah. So
do we know what subjects we're going to do?
No, we've still to figure that out.
Right, do you want to figure it out right now?
Okay.
But through process elimination.
Right. Is TV and film 1 or 2?
That's 1.
Okay.
1. TV and film.
TV and film. Music.
Do you have music in there?
The arts.
Oh fuck.
So you can chuck in a bizarre one.
See, we're better getting this off.
History.
Okay.
Oh, we can go back to it.
Do you know what? We've got another podcast in between, so we're willing to take suggestions off of people if we get this loosely.
Well, that's a great chance for people who want to take part to put a category in that they're particularly good at as well.
Science.
Vonnie's going to put in the category Life of Vonnie. All questions put forward by Vonnie.
Will characters I have made.
Jobs Conroy's had.
There's only 30 questions. Science, animals. Gary Black's Panthers facts.
Yes. And then general knowledge.
No, I don't want general knowledge in there.
General knowledge.
That's for the...
I mean, sports.
Sports needs should be in.
But, like, there'll be one football question.
Sports, no football.
Yeah, because you can put Olympic stuff in as well.
Sports, no football.
Sports is all inclusive.
Sports, no football. So, TV and film, arts, history, science, animals, sports, no football.
That's what we've got so far.
If you've got anything better,
get
in touch and let us know.
And the format will be, there will be no time limit. You will get a crack at all 30 questions.
Yep.
And on the site, we will ask you that we won't play at the time, we will ask you a tiebreaker question.
Yeah. Which can that be? Pick a number between 1 and 1,000,000.
No.
Oh.
Or if it is a tie, we might do it live, or we might do it. You know, we might.
Oh yeah, we'd have to do it. We'd have to try and do it live.
We're very much feeling our way through it just now, but just to get some of you on, we'd love to have some of you on the podcast. Get a wee 3-5 minute section. You can go to your pals. Look at me rocking this 31 out of 30.
Yeah, I think there probably will be quite a few people sitting there listening, going, "I couldn't be on it. I'm no funny." It's not about we're just looking for people to take part in a quiz, so you don't need to worry about. We'll phone you. We'll make it easy for you.
The whole thing will take about 20 minutes. We'll give you a call. I'll probably with the 3 years phone, or will it just be one person doing the quizmaster?
We'll all say hello.
I'll say hello. We will be very gentle, nudge you along.
Conroy will do the entire quizmaster in the voice of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, 1963. Yeah, Dealey Plaza. Oh yeah.
See what I've done?
I feel like this accent might come back later.
Yeah.
Oh, feeling it, my friend Gene. Oh.
And to make it better, the prize for winning is a wrestling belt. That's going to be we're going to get made.
We are sourcing that. We need to decide what are going to go in the panels. But it looks pretty good.
I was thinking.
This is what happens. You let me make executive decisions.
So that's what we're going to do. There is a cut-off. We are going to offer it firstly to the patrons.
Yep.
Patrons,
they'll already know about it by the time you hear this.
They'll get the first crack at it. The WhatsApp group will be the next one, and then it will be publicised in Twitter and Facebook. If you want involved and you're listening to this, send Gary. Gary's collating the list.
Yep. By the Sunday, the 20th of January, 2019, we need your name and your phone number and your bank account details.
Yeah. All we need is your name, your phone number, and we will arrange everything else. We'll record it the week after. So that's what we're doing. Do you know what? It's the first time we've ever done something with this much participation.
Yeah.
It could go wildly wrong, but we're willing to kind of let's fling the rod out to see what we catch.
See if we don't get enough people. Should we just start a campaign to just pester Martin Compton to do it?
Do you know what?
Because I seen he's just went on his holiday, so like he's got time.
I seen that Martin Compton has played had more game time for Celtic than Marvin Comper.
We can't have him because he needs to be in the summer celebrity.
Of course,
quiz.
Of course.
So will we move on from that cheery subject to the first of our 2019 deaths?
Yep.
Was it 2019 or was it the first death since Christmas?
Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to.
Did he celebrate? Did
he celebrate celebrity deaths in other countries?
You see the first, I've not bought a newspaper in years, but the first or second, it was always the first babies born of that year. Do you know what? Did he do that?
A first dead?
Clint Eastwood.
In the traditional rules.
Clint Eastwood is not dead.
In the traditional rules of celebrity death pool, you get extra points for the first and last deaths of the year.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, who are we going with?
Number one is WWF and WWE interviewer extraordinaire Mean Gene Okerfield.
Oh wait, was he
Okerfield?
What's his name?
Okerlund. He wasn't WWE. He didn't transfer over to WWE.
Did he not?
No, he was already gone. It was Michael Cole that was the interviewer at that point.
So it's WWF.
He is.
So I fucked up his name and his job.
He left. He refused to be part of the Change franchise.
How come?
I was kidding. He just went and worked for the Pandas. And he was like, I'm out. I'm going to interview Sunshine in Edinburgh.
Is there still 2 Pandas in Edinburgh?
Who knows?
Yeah, but isn't one of them now infertile or something? Didn't they have to remove?
See, if you're non-shagging your way to extinction, that's it done. You deserve it.
Oh, but see the pressure of knowing that you're only on this holiday to Edinburgh on the condition that you do pump a lot and reproduce. Like, where are you down?
That's basically just city breaks you've described, though.
Again, this might be a wrong memory, but I feel like he's.
We'll see the castle and we'll immediately become attracted to each other again.
We'll rekindle what we had that first summer.
I believe.
We'll do it in the shower.
I believe the male panda got testicular cancer and had to have his balls removed.
Gary, why do you always bring it down? I was really positive there.
Aye.
Talking about broken relationships.
The Jimmy White of the panda world.
Who died?
Mean Gene.
Mean Gene.
Do you know what? See now, what I can appreciate, it was just a familiar face when you were watching wrestling as a kid, but what I can appreciate now is how given he was as an interviewer.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell the question, he knew how to keep a question heavy or keep a question light, just to let them go off in a fucking mad steroid and just rant.
Well, there was like a Jake Roberts was talking about it on obviously Joe Rogan's podcast, because that's where all my information comes from, and he said that was one of the things he did do. Like, see those interviews, they could be a 20-minute interview where he would just throw questions to try and get something that they could put on TV, and that's all it was. It was just him leading questions, going like, fucking do something.
I often worried about Gene Okerlund going to awards truce. I mean, like, see, for me, I think maybe once I've worn a dicky bow, like a bow tie and a tuxedo. Once he wore one every day to his work. Like, what would he wear
to dress it up?
Like commentators of the year award. What did they wear?
I said this about 10, 15 years ago, that my dream job, it's worked out. It's football coaching, but I did try stand up. Right. It was always to have a job where I didn't have to wear trousers, shirt and tie.
Excellent.
Because when I go to a mate's wedding, I feel like I'm just wearing my work clothes.
Yeah.
And it really annoys me because everyone's super happy to put on a suit. And I go, this is my every fucking day. It's boring to me. I would rather now come to a wedding in jeans and a shirt because I don't wear this.
You feel, as if you're out of uniform.
I am out of uniform.
Or what you want is one of your pals to have a jeans and t-shirt
wedding. Yep.
What I would quite like to see
a John Walker themed wedding
is I heard that is John Walker fiend wedding.
That's what it would be.
Just you and Peter Tobin. Nice tux, Peter. Or even turning up to the under 14s training and you're there in full James Bond tuxedo.
Yeah, but it is a curse.
Do you know what? Mean Gene's one for the childhood, but he must have had a good innings.
It really is, because genuinely, I know I said the name Michael Cole. If Michael Cole died, nobody'd give a fuck.
Really?
No, they would know. They would go, oh, Michael Cole,
right,
from the wrestling.
Aye,
but they wouldn't really care. You'd get over that pretty quickly.
Mean Gene's the type of guy who's really hard to do an impression of as well. See, because he has that sort of blank slate.
Yeah,
he did allow the other characters to come out.
He was 76.
I kind of hoped he'd got to 83.
He did seem older than that.
But it's because he always looked old as well.
Yeah. He was bald. And you were younger.
Yeah.
But fuck, that would have been... That's almost 30 years ago I'd have been watching.
So he was in his 40s when he was...
Yeah.
When he was at his height.
Yeah.
Oh, there's fucking hope for me, yeah. Right, who else have we got celebrity death-wise?
The other one was June Whitfield,
who got a second dose of fame through the Absolutely Fabulous.
Yeah.
She had really, really strong comic, like underappreciated in that. She was really good. But I, as a kid, knew her for Terry and June, which I fucking hated. Do you know what? Just see those English 7 o'clock on a Saturday round about Noel's house party. I fucking hated them.
Mate.
Hello? No.
I had I was up at a lodge cabin over just after Christmas with a couple of pals. And then my mate Sean's wife, Charlene, we were all sitting at dinner. We're all blazing. It's about maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. And she turned. And you know that way somebody references something that isn't as popular as anyone else thinks?
Aye.
She went, you know how in that episode of Vicar of Dibley? To the 5 blankest faces in the world, and Sean just went, nobody else fucking watched that.
It is such a people south. It's for people south of Birmingham.
Yeah,
like hello. Oh, the fucking shitty accents. The weak. Dad's Army couldn't give a fuck. Faulty Towers. I'm ambivalent about. Only Fools and Horses I could watch a lot, but and for some reason, Brushstrokes. Fucking about a painter and decorator, but I think they showed that on a Tuesday or a Thursday.
Do you know what I did notice about see, not particularly those shows, but see shows before pre-Netflix or pre-box sets, was you did spend a lot more time as a family, and one room. I know it's pure nostalgic going,
eating dinner together.
Pure Peter Kay going, we used to do this thing. But I was thinking going, I used to actually, like, when I was like 15, 16, I remember like a Thursday night I used to watch Friends and ER with my mum in the living room every Thursday night. And now I just like I just pass my mum.
Aye.
It's like,
television is less of a fixed time event now because of streaming and how you can watch stuff.
Actually, I seen on a TV show this week the first ever couple to get married on blind date.
Right.
And
Broke up?
No, they're still together. But their wedding got 17 million viewers, which is more than any royal wedding in the last few years.
Yeah. Just huge, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
June Whitfield, she had a strong second half. I tell you what, June and Mean Gene Okerlund would be a cracking cocktail party.
I thought you were going to say a cracking threesome.
So is this the part where we put in our predictions now?
Go with what you want, Gary.
Do you want to? Okay, so who do you think in the next 12 months?
Every year I go for him. This is Prince Philip's
let
year.
You down.
Hey, I've got to be right eventually.
You do.
This podcast runs till Philip is cold in the ground. Prince Philip, 2019.
What about the Queen? That's not my pick. I'm just curious as to what point is her like blood going to run out? Like whatever youth blood she's using to keep herself alive.
As long as there's orphan children, there will always be battery life.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's leading it down a way longer conversation.
see
this isn't a Joe Rogan podcast, Gary. We're an hour.
See every year, this pops up on my Facebook feed. Do you know what kind of the memories thing? And I only dip in and out of Facebook now and again, but every year I shared this once and I forget and then I see it again. This is my favourite Christmas cracker joke, right? What is a snowman's favourite sport?
Don't know.
Princess Diana was murdered by the government. Every year it comes up, I'm like, oh man, that feels festive.
That's a joke that should never be missed.
So, John, have you got any predictions?
Kevin Spacey. Off the back of seeing the YouTube video he put on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I can't remember which it was.
I've not seen it.
Well, I think you should watch it and then we should talk about it. But Kevin Spacey, just because of how bad he looked.
Does he look like he's in a bad way?
I thought he looked. I think I seen somebody on Twitter, actually, I don't know, it wasn't me, but I was talking to someone who said it was literally like seeing somebody walk out of a darkened room at a house party at like 9 a.m. with all the curtains drawn because they've been taking gear all night and just looked.
Just a stroke
and
face.
then they started telling you something, you went, oh my fucking God, mate, you're in a bad way. You should go home and have a Barocca and lie down for a few hours.
You need some good solid sleep. But see, because you've been used to seeing them in the high production values of Netflix.
Aye.
And then it looked as if his pal had recorded this in a Samsung chocolate.
Do you know the way we do the Trample Brett videos?
Yeah.
Ours is better production value.
Okay.
And also, they seem to do it on like one take. There was no like, we're going to do it again.
See, when you watched it, did you think you had missed something in the story?
Yes.
Like, have I missed an episode of Kevin Spacey? Like, how did we get here?
Aye.
What has happened in between me hearing that and you doing that? Well, I've missed a whole season here. He delivers. We'll put it up in the Patreon because it gets something like 7-8 million hits in 2 days. You know what? People just morbid curiosity, but he delivers a sort of rebuttal in the style of Frank Underwood about how the public, you know, kind of how the, but he's even more of a ham
because he wrote it.
Yeah.
It was him or her agent. It was somebody who thought this was a good idea.
But the comments underneath in the YouTube video.
Oh, he left the comments on?
Left the comments on. It's just loads of people it's just loads of people going, you know what, the last season really missed him.
My prediction is a group of people.
Are you going to name a country of people?
No. lower group than that. I
State?
think this might be the
One of
year.
the careers.
Gary thinks there's going to be a civil war in America.
I think this might be the year that one of the original UK gladiators might die.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who would be your money on? Wolf?
Well, Wolf's the obvious one, but no, I think a Shadow
Yeah.
or a Warrior.
How racist was Shadow?
I know.
My God. I see that now and again and go, my God, that was fucking horrific. At least score that. Like, you know, WWF used to be WWF.
Yeah.
And if you look at old footage now, they've actually went back and dubbed out the F now.
Yeah.
And it is an E.
Uh-huh.
They should do that with his name on every bit of footage and just change his name and dub over it and just give him something, I don't know, Stephen.
Keep the original S. Aye.
Or maybe Saracen.
Saracen.
What about the ref? Is he still alive?
John.
No, don't think so.
I think we did.
I think we did him as a celebrity death.
Who was the presenters again? Fashnu and
Fashion and
Ulrika
Johnson.
Johnson.
Right, okay.
Right.
Is she in any volatile relationships just now?
I have no idea. Hopefully not.
See, every time Stan Collymore comments on quite a lot of social issues,
Instantly.
and instantly, shut up, you wife beating prick. And in no way am I sticking up for Stan Collymore or his behaviour, but
He did score a peach and overhead kick once for Bradford City though.
there is a tendency not to debate anything on. Like, I'm very 2019. I'm moving away from a lot of social media even more. Like, I check Facebook every couple of days. Twitter I've been looking at a wee bit more, but
Twitter's my favourite, hands down. I actually enjoy Twitter.
it's just horrible. And
You can avoid it.
like, should wife beaters have Twitter accounts?
No, I'm very thinking that a lot of people it should take more than just being alive to have a Twitter account. I see too many people that shouldn't have access to that on it. Or oxygen, to be honest. But yeah.
Imagine you had no oxygen, but you were Scottish. You'd be like, ugh.
Oh, there is quite a lot of that still happening.
Aye, but there should be more. You shouldn't just be allowed access to it. I don't say you have to earn it, but you should be like marked down. Or limited.
Right, okay, you only get to say one thing a day.
No one, but fucking hell, you don't need to tweet every 5 seconds. Unless, I suppose that, I'm being a hypocrite because sometimes during football you get really annoyed. And you have to tell Theo Walcott what you're thinking about him.
Or if you're John, an hour after football, you get really annoyed and need to tell everybody about it.
True.
Right, so I'm going Prince Philip, you're going a Gladiator.
Yep.
And you're going for
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin
Imagine
Spacey.
they all died in like one place.
Would that be
Like if there was a royal gladiator.
you're talking about
House
It's a
of Cards.
Knockout hosted by Kevin Spacey. Whereas the presenter of that It's a Knockout does have previous.
It's like you know how in Final Destination where the wee guy always sees the death before it happens. Is I'm going to be getting on a plane
I wish you
for
could do that
work,
with Coombs.
and I'm going to be in business class, and I'm going to see Prince Philip, Kevin Spacey, and one of the gladiators going to first class, and I'm going to go, no, I need to get off the plane.
I hope it's not Jet.
On a plane.
Yeah, that would be.
Was Jet your favourite Gladiator?
Yeah,
How come?
as a 12-year-old.
Just our ability to run up a triangular thing.
Must have been young when Gladiators came out. I must have been about 10. But she could put her foot over her head, and I thought it was really cool, and I didn't know why.
But now you do know why.
Because I'm impressed by her flexibility.
Flexibility is important.
So, John,
Yes.
do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Oh God. I don't know because I could.
Chris, do you have any?
More John? Just be more you.
Yeah, I mean nothing to change. I'm pretty much awesome all the time. No, take my coaching more seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't plan it enough sometimes.
So you're a bad coach.
Sometimes I phone it in.
You spend more time getting into your tucks than you do planning the session.
Exactly. Yeah, sometimes I can be very lazy. Like
Just get them to do loads of running.
I'd prefer just chucking them in a game of sevens and seeing them play football.
Yeah.
And then tell them to do different things.
Today's coaching is play some football.
Aye.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many wee guys don't like that as a training session. Like, I used to love when the coach would just go, we're going straight into sevens. It's 2 touch to begin with. I'll change the stipulations as we go. I used to fucking love that.
That was your treat at the end of training.
Aye.
If you put in enough.
Going to a game of sevens. I was like, but about half an hour in, they're like,
Yeah, because you want to feel like you've earned it.
Aye. So, probably that. And stick to my yoga. Because I dropped off at the end of the year and was getting really sore.
I would start that in February, because there's going to be a lot of fucking people doing yoga this week.
I was at the gym this morning and it's mobbed.
Aye.
Already started.
John, you're so wholesome.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably take less Class A drugs as well.
Yeah. Class C's.
Aye.
What is a Class C?
Weed probably still.
Is that a B?
No, weed's back to C now.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm going to make...
Because it needs to be C to be allowed to be medically used. Does it not?
I don't know.
Outside the hospital.
I'm
Because obviously morphine's...
I'm pretty sure your yoga instructor will know.
Yeah. She will.
I'm going to make less targets. I'm quite bad for making 10 targets and then beating myself. Like, I'm whittling my resolution down as we speak just now, what it's going to be. See, what I'm bad for is setting 10 targets and then just lying in a fucking heap in February when none of them have... But see if I focused on one and says, do you know what, I'm going to focus on that, and that's going to be what I'm going to try and do more of, do less of, or try and achieve.
Yeah.
I'm going to whittle it down to 1 or 2. Like, see the amount of people, I'm going to read more books, I'm going to go to yoga, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to go to the gym.
Too many things.
It's too many things. And see, as soon as someone fell away, you feel you're going, I went for a coffee before I came in, and the guy who was serving me said, do you want a loyalty card? And I said, no, sorry. I says, my bedside cabinet is just fucking littered with loyalty cards with one stamp on it. And I just look at it as if I'm a fucking failure. You're going, you can't finish anything. Going, why would I set myself up for that failure? You know, going, why am I doing that? So, do you know what? Maybe by the time we podcast next, I'll go, I'm definitely, in the next week or 2, I'm definitely buying a bike. I am all over Gumtree trying to sweep up other people's misery. People that got a bike for Christmas and have then fell out with their partner and are then selling the bike, or people that get a new bike for Christmas and are putting their old one up for sale. So I've been tucking a wee bit of money away, and that is definitely going to happen. I'm definitely going to make a positive health move on the bike, because I cannot wait for the fucking season to start up. So I'm not going to be a passive watcher this year. Second year getting into the cycling, I'm going to be a participant. You did something last year. I think it was you and Shannon. You did like a list of things to do if you had a day off. Do you know the only thing we did was the isolation chamber thing? Isolation chamber. See, I want to do that. So I think I'm going to do that. Just put down a list and go, see if I've got a weekend where I'm doing nothing and I do want to avoid alcohol. What's one of the things I can go do? These are some of the things that I would like to do this year, but I'm not going to put undue pressure and see myself as a failure if I don't do it. I'd like to climb a Munro this year. Right. Fancy climbing a Munro? Do you fancy that as a trample back day out? Yeah. Let's do that. There's a couple near you. Mm-hmm. What was the other one? There was the Munro, and there was... I'm going to go and do... I've got vouchers there to go and do the tour underneath Central Station. Meant to be very good. Aye. What's that? Like, there's a whole network of tunnels and disused platforms underneath Central Station. So and maybe in the later half of the year, definitely do. I fancy a city break again. See, that's a good vague one. See the Munros thing, just to add to that. See bits of Scotland. Yeah. I'd quite like to go to Skye. Yeah. Yeah. Well, luckily we have a correspondent up there. We do have a correspondent up there. It's just somewhere I think I'd like to go to. Do you know what? I spoke a wee bit about being in Reykjavik in November. Went up to see Ralph and his partner Laurie for New Year. See the drive up. This scenery is better than anything Iceland had to offer. But because it's at the end of your nose, you're going, it's fucking Pitlochry. What do I want to go there for? Well, I'll tell you why, because one of the cafes at Pitlochry has the best soup you'll ever have. Can't remember the name of the cafe, I just remember being a kid. Oh, thanks to everyone who got in touch with us over Christmas about the people who told their family to shut up about saying the soup was good. It was a genuinely surprise. Well, like 4 or 5 people going, I've just had my soup and I've just told my uncle to shut the fuck up. Brilliant. I hope your uncle had a rotten New Year. In the early 2000s, I made a New Year's resolution to
never make another New Year's resolution.
Right.
And I've stuck to it firmly ever since. If I want to do something,
Do you know what? No,
just do it.
I want you to commit to something.
I've committed for.
No, that's
Nah,
bullshit.
that's non-committal committal.
That's something Chandler Bing would have said at the time, and everybody would have thought it was quirky as fuck. It's no fucking start achieving
But see,
shit.
if I want to make a change, doesn't have to be at New Year. It can be whenever.
No, it doesn't have to be, but it gives you an excuse to think about it.
Don't want an excuse.
You need it. You need.
You need to commit, Gary.
You need it. You need reasons.
See this year.
Oh, can I make Thanos my celebrity death?
See this year. I want you to commit right here, right now. What you?
I'm
just
in row.
What?
I'm in row.
Yeah, I'm going to climb a Monroe with you guys.
Right.
Boom.
Okay.
There's one.
And we'll record it on the way up.
Because I'll be dead on the way back
What's
down.
the one that your house lives in the shadow of?
Ben Lomond.
How hard is Ben Lomond to climb?
In the summer, it's doable.
It's
Right.
easy. It's actually really easy.
Do we need Sherpas?
No,
We'll get a couple of balaclamas and we'll head up.
Ben Lomond's really easy.
It's a good starter one, I think.
Right. Okay. I'm fucking all over this.
This time of year, it's hard,
Right.
but in the summer, I think.
It's got a good path as well.
Right.
You can get up in 2.5 and down in 1.
Right. Are we committing to a rough weekend here? A Sunday in March?
No, it needs to be later on than that. Get it when the weather's just turning a wee bit better. Unless we have unexpected good weather in
May.
March.
Wait now, you're going to commit to fucking walking up a hill in 5 months?
We said this year. Oh no, I'm going to do loads, but I'm saying as a team we should do it when it's nice weather so we can enjoy it. A couple of beers. Steak Gary's.
Well, I've found a new alcoholic drink that I enjoy.
Oh. Is this going to be like the Strombo blueberry and something?
Kinda.
I like alcohol, but I want it to taste like not alcohol.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's Swedish children's gin.
It's called.
It's milk served in an empty vodka bottle.
It's raspberry and lime fruit juice. It's alcoholic. It's called Crooked.
Who makes it?
Crooked.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's not vodka based or rum based. It's just alcohol.
Ethanol.
I think so. Yeah. I've been enjoying it between Christmas and New Year.
Another Gary Black alcohol pop.
I did slag him, but there was the popular thing was these kegs.
Yep.
And there was a recorder like blueberry and raspberry one that was really fucking nice.
What's the wastage like out of the kegs?
It's hard to get the last bit out of.
Aye.
I don't think a lot, to be honest, though, but it is hard to get the last
Just
lot.
stab a screwdriver through the bottom.
There probably is a solution.
How did your brother get on with his gift?
Oh, loves it. Loves it. The Heineken Torps.
And has he kept restocking it and buying?
He got a few for Christmas of Amstel and some Czech dark beer.
Um,
Yeah, he really says it's as good as a pulled pint in the pub.
Brilliant.
That's what you want.
Right.
What else we got?
Are you writing down these? I want these committed.
Okay.
I'm going to phone you at 7 o'clock on a Sunday and say, today's the day, Gary. Look out the bivvy bag. We are. It's Ben Lomond and Monroe.
7 o'clock. I'll already be halfway up it. You'd miss me.
I've no signal up here. What's happening?
So there's been a lot of controversy this week about vegan sausage rolls.
Controversy.
So Greg's, the bakers, released. Was it on January the 1st?
It was round about there.
Yeah, a vegan sausage roll. And Gammons went into meltdown.
Do you think they did go into meltdown, or do you think there's a lot of fake accounts around?
I think Greg's have played a blinder again.
Oh.
Because they did it with their name change, where they did the fake story that they were changing their name from Greg's to something non-gender based.
Right.
And then they've done the vegan sausage rolls and it's caused all this stir. When really all they've done is offer a product to a large percentage of the population that don't buy from Greg's.
That does make sense, because I couldn't believe why anybody would be fucking motivated to even be.
And I also think that Piers Morgan is a Greg's corporate shill.
Ooh.
Do you think he's had a couple of $100,000 to go? Can you be against this? So
Mate, I think he gets paid for everything that he's outraged against. Paid by everything.
What, mate, that is a cracking.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense to be so angry about the things he's angry about. It makes no sense.
Aye.
It does unite the country.
Against.
Mate,
what do you think would happen if somebody, right, I'm talking hypothetically here, and I'm talking people like like Piers Morgan is the one just now. It was Katie Hopkins a couple of years ago.
Well, she's kind of getting back. I don't know how that's happened, but same thing.
But do you think if like social media and newspapers and that whipped people up into such a frenzy that somebody just beat them to death? Like, see coming out of a shop, like there are people, and do you know what, their opinion's valid no matter how fucking wrong it is, but they do seem to whip people up into such a rage, going, how do you not get more black eyes?
It's because people aren't mentally stable enough to deal with certain things.
It's also, people's online rage and avatar is very different from what they are on a day-to-day basis.
But some of us not, because sometimes you get people who go and kill politicians after things like the Brexit.
Aye. It's a long time since we've had an old-fashioned assassination.
Yeah, but it's always at the wrong... Piers Morgan would be the wrong person. That'd just be a martyr for PC culture. It's the Queen. The classes. We need to unite against these 7 people.
I would love to see the actual figures about how much tourism that boat actually brings in.
Mate, oh my god, this is such an old argument. It's going to keep happening. How do people not understand the economy? Like, how do people not understand that the Queen bringing money into the economy is not bringing money into the country? It's bringing taxation money, but things like fashion dresses selling because one of the royal families wore that dress is not the same as the Queen paying loads of tax on that money. That's not how it works. There's people who think that's what it is. That all these people pay money and go, we're here to see the Queen, here's our tax. That's not it at all. You fucking idiot. It's Top Man and Topshop making fucking money and private dress designers.
See Americans and French people coming to look at Buckingham Palace and the royal family. They're there to laugh at us.
Yeah, it's
going,
like a
no, look at these non-Republican fucking idiots.
No, see on that basis, do you know what would make more sense? Is to have made Richard Scudamore, who was the president of the Premier League, the king, because he brings in way more money to the economy, because he brings in billions in TV deals, billions of Asian people come over here to fucking watch the Premier League. Americans come over here. He managed to convince people to come over for the NFL here as well, as part of his deal. So he should be king because he brings in hundreds of money to the economy. But no, he gets slagged because he took a £5 million bonus, but the Queen gets paid fucking 80 million a year. Fucking idiots.
We've got a wee anti-royalist, John, for 2019, haven't we?
No, he's always been this way. I fucking can't. It's my side's leanings that annoy me more because I'm supposed to be one way. I think I'd push back more.
Aye.
Sorry,
vegan sausage. See if people want to make that choice and they want to be vegan, then and they want a sausage roll.
Here's why it's a non-argument. Asda and Tesco and Marks and Spencer's range of vegan food has increased by like 100% every 6 months because they realise there's a market of people they're not getting anymore. Going to Asda now, there's hundreds of vegetarian and vegan options. Nobody kicked up a fuss.
See, if I'm buying the brand that she likes is corn.
It's quite nice.
See the corn nuggets.
Yes. The goujons
are as chickeny as a chicken McNugget.
Probably with the same amount of chicken.
Aye. See if you go to the fridge section, it's all nicely piled. But there's something about a freezer section that sends vegetarians and vegans fucking wild. See when you go to the freezer section of corn, everything is just fucked in any which way. Going, geez, with the lack of protein has... Do you know, I'd hate to go to a fucking vegetarian library. It would just be a pile of fucking books. nothing catalogued. Just going, oh, my cells can't regenerate. I'm just going to leave it.
There's actually...
It's a fucking... Next time you're in the freezer section, get a look at the veggie section. It is a dog's fucking dinner.
Oh no, I'm aware.
There's a very nice Linda McCartney mozzarella burger.
Right.
But the reason I was trying it is because I thought it would be lower fat, but actually it's the same amount of fat as just a bird's eye burger.
I would like to point out though, vegan's a problem because I could manage vegetarian. I couldn't not have eggs or cheese. Like I don't get that. I could not survive
the things that spice up vegetables.
Just another cheese with my carrots.
I did see though. Now was
look at me, I'm vegetarian.
A Tory it probably wasn't an MP. It was probably a councillor saying that he wanted the advert for the Greg's vegan sausage roll taken down from his local town because it was a farming community and it was insulting to farmers to advertise a vegan sausage roll.
But is it though?
No,
because there's still see, Greg's offering a vegan sausage roll isn't going to make people not eat meat.
Yeah.
It might just be somebody. I've said that I would happily try. I'm probably going to try and be vegetarian for one meal a day. That's not that hard.
Yeah.
I had originally said
that's cereal, mate.
it's cereal.
It's porridge.
I'd originally said I would do 2 days, but I thought that's hard because dinner I'm always going to want chicken. But I could easily skip my breakfast and have cereal, porridge, or a roll and tatty scone. There's an option.
See our generation and our society have never had meat so easy.
I know.
Like, see, 70 years ago, you would a higher percentage of people would have had to slaughter the chicken. They would have, it kind of meat would have been something that you had twice, 3 times a week.
A luxury.
But now we expect pristine virgin white chicken breast on a Wednesday. Do you know what I mean?
No.
But we don't need it.
If I don't have a steak once a week, I think there's something wrong. That would have been like a once a month treat for people.
Aye.
Maybe even not even that often.
Do you know, I've still got a 1970s low rent view of myself. See, all the times I've been to a restaurant, I'm always going for the middle of the road. I would never order a steak in a restaurant.
Really?
Going, that is a treat meal. And I'm just out for something to eat.
Right, okay.
That, like, the perception I've got, I wouldn't do it.
Talking of vegetables, Chris,
right?
We were talking earlier about a story John doesn't know,
right?
About the lady in hospital.
Oh, that is quite a link. Oh, he set a high bar.
Thanks very much. Chris, do you want to tell John this story because I think he's going to enjoy it?
Right. Okay. 20-year-old woman.
Right.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
She's been in a coma.
Is it 5 years?
Yeah, she's been in a coma for as multiple years.
That's too long.
Well,
sorry. Oh,
well, it's lucky. It's lucky.
I'm now remembering what you told me at the start of the show.
She's pregnant.
She's given birth.
She's given birth.
She's given birth to a completely healthy baby. People have questions.
Police are currently looking for a Mexican man that was employed by the hospital. I'm Mexican, that's a terrible fuck. I was just guessing. But surely if it comes out looking like one of the...
Say Hispanic, because that opens up more.
Peruvian?
No, Hispanic means the whole region, so you're fine.
Portugal as well.
More like a Peruvian.
Peruvian. So somebody's been in and pumped her when she's been in a vegetative state.
I've always... This is horrible, because I'm just about to say this. I've always suspected stuff like that would go on in dodgy hospitals. Like, we all look at the NHS as being one way, but that's private healthcare over there, so
yeah,
there's people working, so it could be $50 for time with the person who's definitely not coming out of this coma.
I'll tell you what.
They're definitely not coming out of this coma. They've been there for 4 years.
It's not going to be hard to find out who it was.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
She's not going to be much use in telling people.
Imagine she fucking woke up. You're like that. I need to look after this thing now.
Wait, hold on.
Right enough, see, if you were going to have kids, you would want the longest lie ever before you had them, because
here's the thing.
John has something to say.
Are you going to say, are we sure she was in a coma?
No.
She didn't just like her family?
How poor were the health checks over the 9 months that she was pregnant, falling pregnant and giving birth?
Somebody went to...
Somebody wasn't doing their job. Somebody was like, fuck, they're in a coma. No change there.
Does that not point to one particular person?
Of course, yes, the physician in charge. Yes, okay. But someone would have noticed the bump. A cleaner.
Well,
she's getting fatter. Who's feeding her?
You've got to...
She used to be veggie.
She's in a hard carb diet getting fed through that straw.
This is stuff we don't know, so we're only guessing, but I would imagine that the baby would be a smaller size.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it fascinating.
They're not feeding her for two.
That somebody in a coma can develop a full baby.
But
can you imagine she wakes up and they go, listen, we've got something to tell you. While you were under and you were sleeping, you've given birth to a child, you're a mother. And then she just went, Kevin Spacey did what?
Well, there's the other thing. It's even more horrible. So she's 20,
yeah,
and she'd potentially been in a coma with maybe think 5 years.
Yeah.
So they've.
It's going to go, how did that happen?
That's her virginity.
Yeah, well,
That's very likely her virginity gone.
what do you mean I gave birth to a baby? How does that happen?
Fuck.
If it's coming out, it's coming out. Do you know what I mean?
Or is it Christ? Is it Christ?
There are going to be crazies in America.
Oh, of course there is. They're outside that hospital right now praying.
Aye. And in the opposite side of the car park, there's people saying she should have been offered an abortion. just two sides of the car park of crazy people.
Jesus. The little baby Jesus. There you go. That's horrible. That's actually fucking disgusting. Right, but... Right.
See if I end up in a coma, will you visit and make sure that I'm not pregnant?
I'll come and pump you.
I noticed it turned to you for the visit, not me. Never known what state I'll turn up in.
Taking 40s hanging out me.
Like, Conroy's looking quite nice today. It's because he's letting me speak.
Is that glazed look? You're such a good listener, Chris.
But, right. There's girls that you've slept with that
He's going to talk generally here, but it's
yeah,
going to be really specific.
that you've maybe met on a night out and you've went, I'm definitely putting a condom on because the risk is too high, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where she's been. She doesn't know where I've been. There's a condom going on. If I'm a doctor and there's a patient in a coma, I'm definitely putting a condom on. Why not slip her a fucking a pill? Like, why not put her on birth control if you're going to do this?
My initial thought there was horrible.
Or to kill her?
No, I've gone with wide. Just already
But you think he was going to get a pill and get the tunes on?
To see if that would bring her out. But fucking hell. Oh my God, that's horrible. So definitely it's got to be the doctor. Or if there's a physician in charge, I don't know what.
The doctor either did it or is very incompetent.
Or there's more than one of them.
They all had a go.
Yeah.
Shift pattern.
Oh my God, that's horrible. So is she out the coma?
No, she's still in a coma.
So she's still in the coma.
Let's be honest, it's only 6 months away before this becomes a category in Pornhub.
Think it'll take that long?
No, I'm convinced that exists already.
You think so?
Yeah. A coma? Oh my God, that definitely exists. I can't say that with complete certainty as I've never watched, but if I search that exists.
Why's your face gone red?
Because I'm intrigued.
Stepsister in a coma.
Aye. The clogs are turning.
So, do you guys watch any good TV over Christmas and New Year?
Let's get through.
That was a shite episode of Grey's Anatomy, though. That was a terrible.
Tell you what, casualties changed.
That Charlie, you knew there was always something.
Aye.
You were a junior doctor. How did you subsidise your wages and have so much money? Just take money off cleaners. And you go.
Aye, there's going to be some porter in.
Aye, that was making money. God,
a couple of months' time, going. Fucking
so horrible, man.
CSA are after me.
Now that the laughter's died, I feel sick inside.
Spoke to her. How can it be mine? Right, let's go for the big ones over Christmas.
Yeah.
And watched. See, before we start, I had a bit of a lazy day with the kids on Thursday. And they were excited about the third and final season of Lemony Snicket's Series of Unfortunate Events.
Okay.
Best thing I watched this year.
It's certainly, from what I hear, much better than the movie.
Oh, unbelievable. The cast, the jokes, Neil Patrick Harris is unbelievable in it. The kids are brilliant. See, if you don't have kids, it's worth a look on Netflix. It's excellent.
What age range is this for?
I'd say it was pitched from 7 years and above.
Right.
But it is see the production values, the story, the ending, it's all worth a look. I'd thoroughly recommend it.
Okay.
So now I've given my kids recommendation. What was the other one? We watched the fucking Crimes of Grindelwald as well. The fantastic
Was it awful?
Too many characters. Too many plot threads. You can tell they're trying to set it up for a 2, 3.
Oh, six film franchise.
I wouldn't bother with the whole Grindelwald shit. But the Lemony Snicket Series of Unfortunate Events is fucking brilliant. Actually, it was like, that was excellent, kids. Well done.
Good.
Right, big ones. Have you watched Bandersnatch?
Yes. The date came out for about 4 hours.
Yeah.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
See, I only played one round of it.
What
So,
did you get?
eh,
Spoilers.
Well, everyone.
This is going to be a couple of minutes. If you haven't watched Bandersnatch, fast forward a
Yep,
couple
skip.
of minutes.
So initially I fucked it because I accepted the deal.
Everybody did.
Right, okay.
That was
But
designed to.
I liked
get
the way
you
it then tied it all in. By
You've watched it, Chris?
did you accept
Yeah.
the deal
Yeah.
first time, or did you say no to
First
the
time.
deal?
What happens if you take Cocoa Pops?
It shows you a
It's-
different advert near the end.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It doesn't
Well, not
take
all
you down.
choices are huge. Some don't really matter.
But I did like how when you chose the wrong option of accepting the deal, it then fast forward back, and then he said, "I don't know what's happening in my life. I feel like people are choosing my cereal and making me listen to things I don't want to listen to." And I was like, "Yes, that's good." Then what was my next big option choice? Then I chose him to jump.
Yep.
Then I chose
I never chose him to jump.
Did you always jump?
Oh no, I chose. Was it Colin?
Yeah.
Uh,
I chose to jump myself the first time.
What happens when Stefan jumps?
It just goes.
Back to it.
You died.
Right. Okay.
Don't be so stupid and send you back again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And then what was the next pick? Then you get to choose when you're sitting at the computer which one you watch.
Yep.
So I did all them because you have to. I never killed my dad.
You go in a circle.
I never killed my dad, so I constantly did that until I had to kill him.
Yeah, you have to.
And then then got Netflix, and then I went to the psychiatrist, and then you choose yes or fuck yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Did you
more
choose
action.
the fight?
I chose fuck
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
What was the other option?
It's the same. It's the same at that point.
Because we thought he might have banged her if it was yeah. We thought it might have been more romance, and then
Did you get the pull out to reveal all the camera crew and stuff?
no.
And they're like,
Have you watched the ending?
No, it's different endings, so I've only done one.
there's 5 different endings.
My
No
end-
way, I've only seen one.
Yeah.
So-
I seen the pull out for the camera crew and then it finished.
Aye, but you can go back again and
So
Right,
my
and then
my ending is, did he kill himself or does somebody kill him?
probably killed himself.
And oh no, he goes back to his mother with the teddy, and he gets on the train with her, but
And
the
then
train crashes anyway.
And then he's dead and
He's just sitting in the chair. He's just sitting in the psychiatrist's chair, not moving. She goes,
So
"Look what
the-
happened. He's just stopped breathing."
The one Chris got is I think is the best one.
I was
So
very disappointed with that.
you choose to jump out the window, and then it pulls out, and he can't get through the window, and then the producer's standing there going,
Cut.
"What you
And the bell rings.
What are you doing? That's not a prop window. You can't go out there. You're supposed to fight her." And then he's just standing there going, "Mike, are you okay?" You're like,
I'm
"My
Stefan.
name's Stefan." And it just ends.
I was really disappointed with that.
Because you thought that was the only ending.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
everything was leading towards there.
Nah,
No.
mine's just I like my one. I think so. He's constantly trying to correct his mum not getting on that train to die,
Right,
but he finally does find the teddy,
right.
which was in his dad's safe, and he puts it back under the bed. So when the wee boy wants the teddy, he knows where to find it. And she goes, "Oh, we're not going to make that train anyway. We'll get the next one." And you go, "I thought they're both going to fucking
Well,
die."
do you know what? I went back and through that many times that I didn't get in the train.
Yeah.
So what are the endings then?
So that's 2 of them. The one I got the first time was the 5-star ending. I was so proud of myself. So you
Kill your dad for that.
yeah. You kill
I see.
your
I
dad.
never done that.
And
So
you end up
You get the choice to bury him, didn't you? Or chop him up.
yeah.
I never seen that.
don't
either.
need to chop
both.
them up.
I've done both.
And you do the game. Basically, you get away with it. The game you gets a 5-star review, and then they find out what you've done after the game's come out, and then you go to prison, and then it skips to the future, and Colin's baby is now grown up, and she's trying to remake the game.
I got that one as well.
Yeah, that's
Was
a
that
different ending.
was that an ending
That's
as well?
a different ending. Yeah.
There you go.
And then that ending ends with either the symbol, which see the symbol,
Yeah.
was the same one that they used in White Bear.
Yeah.
All the way through Black Mirror, and then you could see the symbol starting to get to her, and then the option was throw the tea over the computer or destroy the computer.
Yeah.
And then it just finished.
Yeah, because the implication is she's making the Netflix show
Aye.
that you're watching.
Aye, but I didn't know. See the ending where it pans out and it's the camera crew.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was the show that she was making as well.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also an ending where you find out that you're part of an experiment, and your dad's not your dad, and your psychiatrist's not your psychiatrist, and they're part of the government that are.
I've fucking seen that as well. I've seen all these
You've
endings.
seen it, you've
Massively
seen it all.
disappointed.
Yeah, I just think I think I just really like the idea more than probably the end product. But yeah, I think I done it on a slightly altered state of mind, so it was a lot of fun to play it.
Right, do you know what's better than Bandersnatch?
Go for it.
Bros After the Screaming Stops. Available on the iPlayer.
I didn't watch it because I didn't realise what it was.
It's amazing. If you have access to the iPlayer, get onto this. It is absolutely Alan Partridged out its nut. See how much these two have lived in a fucking bubble. And sometimes you start feeling sorry for the drummer, and then you're going, he's just as much a trumpet as his singer brother. Honestly, it is a roller coaster, and then it is well worth a look. Because I was at school when they were at their height. It was the girls in my class running about with the one of the things that people used to do with their Adidas kick was, like Bros, they used to put Grolsch bottle tabs through their laces at the bottom.
All right.
They were the ones that started the whole thing. It is well worth a look. Go and get a look at Bros After the Screaming Stopped. The footage is brilliant. The interviews are just amazing. Well,
the first thing I seen of it was the things on like Twitter of people putting screen caps up with the subtitles.
See, the singer Matt, he sees himself as a bit of a philosopher, and there's obviously not enough people telling him to shut up. It's amazing.
But I mean, it is also very much like the who was the guy who used to present This Is Your Life?
Eamon Holmes?
No,
it wasn't Eamon Andrews.
No, after that,
Michael Aspel.
Have you ever seen the programme about him, about how he had 35 children?
Michael Aspel never had 35 kids.
And all of them became famous. So it's like
is
loads
that
of TV.
A spoof?
Just like the Bros documentary.
I thought he was maybe worked in a hospital canteen.
Yeah, so
Michael Aspel's coma ward.
At risk of ruining the Bros documentary for you, they are in on it.
Bros, there's no... Mate, have you seen the Bros documentary?
No, but I've read about it.
Mate, you get a look.
Okay.
They are right body deep in that bubble of living in LA, living in Las Vegas. They are not good enough actors that they could have pulled that off. Like, it's no talking heads. It's not just them sitting reading a script. It's them in real life. Like, there's no way that's staged.
It either is, or they've come out afterwards because they realise how stupid they look and told people it is.
It's just... See, even the walk up to the plane, he's got the wee private business class. Obviously, with a hint of celebrities getting on a bit early. He's giving it, do you know what? I love British Airways. They always look after me. They always treat me so right. He gets to the door, and the woman just goes, "We're not ready yet. We'll be 5 minutes." And he has to turn away and go, "Oh, they're going to be 5 minutes." And they've left all this stuff in, but it just looks so awkward and so clunky. And they're buying into this. We are still celebrities.
Will you guys give this a watch and see if you think...
There's no way that's a hoax. They took a fuds.
I'll watch it tonight.
Okay.
I'm definitely keen to watch it because it does... Either way, it sounds like it's going to be embarrassing, or it sounds like it's going to be like a David Brent type movie. Mm-hmm. So, either way, I'm delighted with that.
Talking about over between Christmas and New Year, I finished season 9 of The Office, the American Office.
The bad one?
Yeah. So
what happens in season 9? Is that the wedding?
No, that's when the documentary they've been filming for the last 9 years comes out.
Oh, and they're watching it back?
And they're watching it back. I quite enjoyed it.
Oh, and is that the one where one of the producers likes Pam?
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Right.
Sorry.
Will you message me after you've watched this process?
And let you know your honest opinion.
He thinks it's a hoax. I would love.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it myself and see if I can find out.
So, some recommendations for those who haven't, for some reason, not watched this. F is for Family.
Not watched it, but I've heard it's
good. I watched the first couple.
Outstanding. The third season just came out and it's even better. So I watched that over it. Chris D'Elia's new Netflix special is excellent. These aren't Chris D'Elia.
Okay.
Where did you first come across him, John?
Actually, no. It was on the Comedy Store's tweeted who was on. I don't know why I follow the LA Comedy Store, but I do.
Hoping for a gig off them.
Well, no, because me and my mate Ewan were we want to go see Joe Rogan, and we've realised after very long, Joe Rogan's never going to come to the UK.
And if he does, it'll be in the O2 for one night only.
No, he just won't do it. It won't be. He won't travel that far for his family. It's why he doesn't do the UFC events anywhere outside Las Vegas or LA, is he won't travel away from his family.
Fear factor really fucked him up.
But that made never fucked him up. We gave him too much money where he can actually go.
Yeah, I don't need to do this shit.
I can tour one date at a time. That's all I need to do. So we were kind of always going. We'll go to the Comedy Store and we'll try and find a lineup when him and Bill Burr are both on.
Right.
And that's probably why I started following him on Twitter, to try and find out the lineups. So, but I seen Chris D'Elia, I was like, oh, he must be good if he's headlining that, and Chris Rock's playing below him. And then found a couple of specials, but his new one's out and it's fucking hilarious. But we were up at that lodge cabinet and there's no Wi-Fi. There's an old DVD player. So the woman lets you know that before you come up, going, if you get DVDs, bring them, because there's not anything here and we don't get a good TV signal for the free view. So we watched Jenny Maguire, Braveheart. But remember we were talking about Braveheart before?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it does not stand up.
I've never watched it the whole way through.
My 14-year-old self remembered that movie completely differently. It's just even how bad Robert the Bruce is in it as well. Bruce is not to be harmed.
We did try to tell you.
So bad.
Right, what, have we got anything else we need to run through here?
Well, we're an hour and 5 minutes.
Have we got a banhammer?
Do you know what? I thought of one, and somebody said it to me the other day, and it's people not swearing properly in 2019. See the uptake in the phrase "shut the front door."
Oh no, really?
As an expressive, shut the front door. You know, as if you couldn't say "shut the fuck up" in front of kids.
Or if you
it's a substitute.
I see you next Tuesday in front of people.
See you next. No.
Say the word.
Like,
I've also got a thing as well where this is more language in all aspects. Is see if you're going to reference somebody saying the word "n" and you're not saying it, use the word "n."
No, I've changed my I've changed my opinion in this.
No, because you need to be stronger.
Why would you want to say the word?
Because this is a Louis C.K. bit. It's a Louis C.K. bit.
Oh my God!
You're already putting the word in people's head. That's what saying it is. That is actually what saying the word is. If I say the N word, what do you two do in your head?
Stop unzipping.
Right.
But you do it in your head. The guilt's there.
Do you know how my thoughts changed on it?
In case somebody overhears you.
No, it's see that and homophobic words. These are words that predominantly white. People should be able to say what they want whenever they want, right? That's their right. If it's the nastiest thing ever, right? From a personal point of view, that word and homophobic slurs, white males like Louis C.K. are using the word to make the point of going, I can say anything I want and it's my right to say anything I want. But what I'm thinking about now, after listening to a couple of things and reading a couple of things, is going, that's the power that you have to use that word. But the words that I'm going to use going forward are going, see if you use that word, the weight and the connotation that it has for a gay person or an ethnic person listening to it, you do not have the emotional intelligence or the experience to realise what the weight that word carries. So why you have no way of knowing how they feel or the history or the experience that word brings up when you use it. For
me, it's context though, and it always will be context.
But you don't. That's what he's saying. You don't have context.
You cannot have
I legit feel that if I went up to, this is probably a terrible example.
Are you speaking as the black gay guy, John Walker?
Not yet, no. This is me. This is what I do here. I work out an opinion and be challenged on it, and then I'll change my opinion if I think I'm wrong.
Right.
But if I walked up to somebody and called them an N-word, actually used that phrase, I don't think it's any better or worse for using the word.
No, but it's the.
I think the context is me still using something in an insulting way around. It's not a way around saying it. You're still saying the word.
Aye, but saying, why would you say the word if it brings up feelings?
Because if
a person that has experience of the word, why would you say the word rather than?
If I was referencing someone saying the word, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying the word. If that was the story, that's what I mean. If somebody had said that word and I was then relaying the story to someone,
man, you're jumping through loops to make a situation that it's not going to happen.
Why would you use a word to make somebody else feel bad? That's the way I'm looking at things now.
You're right in what you're saying.
I don't think I'd be making somebody feel bad.
No,
But you can't understand how they would feel because you're not in that position.
You don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
You don't know my struggles.
The thing is, you're right in what you're saying, but the circumstances that you would have to go through is more complicated than anything in Bandersnatch to get to that exact correct juice.
So what you're saying is how many times do I want to die and have to start over to use this
What
word?
you're saying is there is one instance where it probably you would be okay to do it, but you're singling that one instance out, whereas there's a million other instances where it wouldn't be okay. So generally, it's not okay, but sometimes you might use it in a one specific circumstance, and that one way in context with certain people would be okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm probably using talking around my mates if I was talking about a news story. Yeah, I still don't. I'm going to be honest enough and say I wouldn't change. If I was talking about a news story where someone had said the word that I would just go out to my mate.
You're going through so many different routes of if this and that and that and that and that, then I would use it.
But that's like all life. Like I wouldn't say cunt in front of my mum. I know she's never been a cunt, but
why not? You should be able to say it in front of your mum.
No, I wouldn't. No, that's a different language.
You can't say it in front of your mum, and you shouldn't say it.
Do you know what? I think I'm grown as a person. I'm not saying I like it, but it's that thing about everything going. There's more stuff we don't know than we do. Do you know what I mean? So going, I cannot comprehend the experience, and it is my right to use any words I like. But why would I?
It's also your right to not.
No, that's not right. Like you can't say anything you like, but I'm thinking a lot more about people's feelings.
That's good. We've ended on a growing moment for Chris.
You pair of dicks.
So they agree the banhammer is, but the banhammer is not covering up swearing.
Don't substitute swearing. Don't. If you want to swear. Like your kids are going to hear it.
But what if somebody is a cunt though?
Do you know what? It's the implied edginess. Like, I know the word cunt, but I'm not going to say it. See you next Tuesday. Shut the front door.
Yeah, I feel like
one of the highlights. It wasn't last year, right? It was just before Christmas last year. One of the highlights of last year was sitting next to a couple at a wedding. It was my partner's friend that was getting married. And the guy I was sitting next to kept telling a story, and my partner's got quite an expressive way of expressing disbelief. She'll go, "Shut up!" So he's telling this story, and she kept going, "Shut up!" Like, no way did that happen. So see, the third time she went, "Shut up!" He went, "No, I will not shut up." And I replay this over and over in my head. Shut up! I will not shut up. Over and over in my head. So, good luck. We all going to try vegan sausage rolls if we can get
give
a
it
hold of one.
go.
I think definitely because it allows me to stick to my breakfast of being non-meat based.
That's your vegetarian.
A wee way around it, yep. So I'll be trying it, definitely.
Please get in touch before the 20th if you want to take part in what we're now christening the Dirty 30. 30 people, 30 questions. We're going for the belt. If you want, we will actually give you this belt, which can sit in your mantelpiece for a year.
I'm so buzzed to have this belt.
I feel like we're going to need to get 4 of them, like one for each of us.
So I can't get. So I know because it's actually going to be torture, man.
See you guys next time. Thanks very much.